everybody, it's Resident 51 here, Angel. Welcome back to more Let's Play Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. Last time we took out some clones, and not gonna lie, they were quite tough, and the Noir ones especially literally gave me a good fight. I also went on camera, and I actually have found the remaining dungeons we need for the true ending round now, so the true ending round now is all set. There'll only be one more thing we'll have to do. Well, there's be a couple more things I do. That's view the dungeons, and then do that particular chapter, do that particular event before we head back, and then we're all done. I wasn't actually planning to record. I was actually going to plan on taking a break, but since I got nothing going on now, unfortunately, I guess I'll go ahead and do this. And so let's do it. We're about to fight another tough boss up here.
Hey, how long are you just gonna sit there for? Silence! You need to calm down and stop buzzing about like a filthy little mosquito. I ain't no blood-sucking bug. Hurry up and go nuts! You are really amusing. Do you really want to antagonize someone as mighty as me?
The hell do you think you're saying? You used to go wild and F shit up all the time!
Used to? What are you talking about? I have no memories of such things whatsoever.
Yeah, right. In any event, sitting around here is boring my ass off. Boring it, get it?
That's a bit weird, isn't it? Why should I be focused on keeping an insect amused?
Whoa, you're annoying me, man. Totally pissing me off!
Who's annoying who, man? I am in an amazing mood. How about you laugh with me?
I'll pass.
You don't do jack shit, so
yeah.
I'm bored, and I don't care about laughing.
So noisy. Your incessant noise is far worse than any bug. Shall I squash you?
Don't squash me, squash them!
You don't have to tell me that. Look, they finally come.
Oh yeah?
Such droll, incompetent, foolish, imbecilic fools! Oh, they make me so very angry.
Ruin them, man! I'll gladly pay for a front row ticket to that show.
That was here, those eyes. That
Did you
kind of
really
scared
hear
for a
something,
bit.
Nepgear?
Yes, I'm sure I heard voices coming from this direction.
And you weren't hearing little voices inside your head?
I didn't hear anything. Aw, when you say those things, now I'm not so sure.
I heard it! Someone was talking!
If Pishi heard it, then there's no doubt in my mind at all.
Pishi hears everything. I'm used to this treatment, but still, I don't really understand why it's like this.
How is it that Pishi is trusted and Nepgear is the punching bag? Pride? Their upbringing?
I'm not a prideful girl, really.
She wasn't hearing things after all.
See? Oh, yeah, hi.
It's Mommy!
Pishi, I would...
Yikes! Mommy?
Well,
You
excuse
there.
me,
How
princess.
dare you raise your voice to a child like that?
I feel bad for Pishi.
Silence! To think that you lowly CPUs would keep me waiting. How hateful and unpleasant are you anyway? You don't even know your place.
She's just pissing herself off at this point.
Neptune, wasn't this woman in our world as well?
Yeah, but it's kind of wacky to me. I mean, was she really like this?
Mommy, are you mad at me?
I am not your mother. I've never dated a man, and I've certainly never given birth.
Okay.
Treating me like your mother.
Jeez, that was too much
Too late
information
for me
right
to get
there.
married anyway.
Okay.
Mommy, don't you love me?
Hey, no making Pico sad. You've gone
Pico,
too
that's
far,
really not your
old
mommy.
lady.
Seriously.
Have you been listening? She's
Really,
just spouted
Pootie?
nonsense this whole time.
Just a growl.
It's
That's
time you told us who you are and why you're doing this. Do you think I'll tell you just because you asked? Or are you one of those children left behind? What? Oops, I hit a nerve. Because I wasn't organized, these CPUs went and got all uppity. Oh, I hate me! I'm so shocked right now.
What's up with this woman?
This was your mother?
No, my mommy was very kind. She was always stuttering and apologizing, but she was nice.
I can't believe this psycho is the same person. Who's a psycho? Everyone around me keeps saying that, but I'm correct. I embody propriety. You're all wrong! This whole world is wrong!
The testimony of a soon-to-be crazy cat lady continues.
There's no need to try and make jokes with her like this.
Those eyes again.
But she's
Thinking more.
nuttier than peanut butter. She's a full-blown padded room white jacket nut job.
I just have such a strong sense of responsibility. I need to finish this myself. But here you are, keeping me waiting with your slowness and your lollygagging.
Oh, she means that she lured us out here.
Merely to rant at us? What a silly reason. She made Pishi cry, too.
Mommy!
No more talking. That was reason enough.
A woman who makes children cry has no right to act so haughty.
Goodness! Lydia changed without warning again.
You know what? Honestly,
But
Nepgear,
Sadie might actually stand a chance
This is a
against
good
this
reason
weird
for this.
psychoelectric girl.
this is a
Your
good reason
low-class whore
to transform.
personality makes its debut, I see. This is why you CPUs are vulgar whelps.
Oh, so you plan to torture me with your sharp words. I'd much rather be praised than insulted.
I have a feeling things are gonna get out of hand really fast. Let's go!
Yeah, just transform.
But I'll pass on taking point. Neptune, transform and manage the situation, would you?
Oh, that's lame. Pretty sneaky, Noir.
La 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 la, can't hear you! Oh, another shamelessly dressed costume playdate unit. Praising people like you as CPUs was a mistake from the start. As I thought, you're all wrong.
So she says. Vert, how do you feel about these accusations? Why throw the spotlight over to me? I'm quite upset, you know. There is nothing the matter with how I choose to display my wonderful, curvy figure. I imagine someone of your age couldn't pull this look off anyhow. Don't be jealous.
You're at the upper end of that age bracket too, you know.
Did you say something?
Not a word. Anyway,
Oh, blood.
Words ain't gonna work, so all we can do is smack this bitch up a bit. Smack me up? No, I don't even know what that means. Is it a joke? That's quite terrible. There is no way I will be defeated by mere CPUs.
That mouth sure does get a lot of exercise. I wonder how it shrieks, sobs, and begs. I'm so looking forward to finding out.
Aw, everyone's just saying whatever cool lines they want. How am I gonna lead the scene?
Maybe we should transform? She does seem rather strong.
Ugh, maybe I'm too anxious, but when I transform, I get all serious class president-like. Oh, but if I end up taking charge, I'll just do exactly what Noir bossed me to do.
I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm transforming. My personality stays the same anyway.
Don't be so depressing, sis. Fine, I'll join you.
Thinking it over, If we make it so she can't speak at all, our problems will be solved.
Neptune, I don't think that's a class president response.
Wonderful! Things are getting so lively. I'll remove you from this world all at once. Or perhaps one at a time. Oh, I can't choose. Both ways have their perks.
She's been rambling for about 101 lines of dialogue now.
Who cares? If she won't listen to us, we don't have to hold back. Fair enough. I've grown tired of this pathetic tramp. Shall we?
Flute! Flutia!
Peachy, you're free to transform as well, you know.
Are you gonna torture Mommy?
Pico. Not at all. You get a whack on the head when you're bad too, don't you? By Neppy and Iffy.
Uh-huh. I get whacked. Then I apologize.
This is the same thing. Mommy needs to be punished when she's a bad girl too. She needs to get knocked down onto her knees and beg for her master's forgiveness. Is that so wrong?
Flutie, you sound worse and worse with every scene.
You'll knock Mommy onto her knees?
Peachy, no! Don't take her comments in that direction. It's a trap.
Let's not teach her anything she's too young to learn. You can make her fall, can't you, Peachy? You're strong, aren't you?
Yeah, I can. I can do it. I'll make Mommy fall down onto her hands and knees and all that other stuff.
Pico, you're just saying all the wrong things right now.
You mustn't speak with such vulgarity. I guess this is one style of parenting.
More like training.
You're all going to keep talking without me? I hate that. But I'll forgive you, since I'm nice. As your final mark of idiocy on this world, ramble on and on.
I don't dislike strong-willed women, but you're taking it a bit far, and it's annoying.
Mommy, we're gonna bop you on the head and make you apologize.
Oh, I take it back. You're saying things that are beyond stupid. I can't take it anymore. Allow me to remove you from game industry with all my might this very instant.
And let's throw down. Uh-oh. Like I said, I know what I played this game before, so I know what goes on. I just have to play along in this just for fun. And yeah.
That form is...
You're
Rei
also
Ryghts.
a CPU?
Yep, a CPU. And that freaking face, good lord. It's like a staring at stare right into, it's like staring your soul from that. Okay, we're finding Rei Ryghts now.
Into your skull.
I do not like this.
What to do?
Wow, well, okay, I actually got to go first. I'm actually surprised. Rei's kind of tough. She is kind of a tank. But so you want to be a little careful in this fight. So let's drop her strength and let's drop her attack down some.
Show me a good fight.
She gains 17,000 health. That's gonna be an issue. Level little.
My turn.
We already seen most of these moves, so don't mind showing them all again.
My mind is clear.
Alright, now let's use offensive cheer.
Let's support
Be
each
set.
other.
Here I come.
I have to do
Ow.
this.
That's not that bad, actually. Let's break your guard first, and then we'll work on the rest of it. So, Rei, if you don't mind.
Here I go. Dance at the speed of sound. Now then, what did
Let's break that guard of yours down some.
What shall I do to you?
Fail, fail!
You need to be disciplined.
Any fail, fail!
Okay, Well, she's gonna get 2 attacks? Let's go suck that. I'll have to show that off another time. Cause I kind of want to save me eat. Well, does more guard damage and more power. You know what? Yeah, what the hell? Let's show it off. HCD Neptune. Do you remember this move from the original Hyperdimension Neptunia? I have also LP'd it, mostly blind. Yeah, this is the same move used before. Where they say this is actually not happening, but it really is. Oh, wait, they actually show that this is actually not happening thing on Neptune and Neptunia to their Blue Ring, or Coupling Seal. This is a different move, and it does a ton of damage.
Prepare yourself! Who wants to die?
That was
I have to do this!
Okay, ow. That hurt. And she sealed her. Shit. I really hate to use that early. But I'll do it.
It's a bit of a waste,
Here I
but I'll use this. It's my turn to attack.
Alright, that did about half her health. That's pretty nice. Infinite Slash.
May I begin?
I think I can finish her off here.
Show me a good fight.
Oh!
Anytime.
Oh shoot, I didn't finish her off. Damn it. I'll try Victory Slash.
I have to do this.
And I'll show this off at least to make this the final blow.
Do everything.
Nepgear, final blow of the Rei. Miss, damn it.
Why?
Even the misses,
What?
it didn't matter. Good job.
As a former main
Okay.
character, I should at least be able to do this much.
Success. 95,000 experience and level ups.
Let's try to be the world's strongest nurse.
Okay. Yay.
This cannot be.
Mommy! Mommy! Wake up!
Neptune,
She transformed.
I think the creeper did say she had powers similar to ours. Similar? It's the exact same.
Who cares? At least we weren't tricked this time.
Aw, I planned to end it all right here. But I guess we need to ask her a lot of questions.
Flutie, nothing too severe. Do you understand?
I wonder about that.
No! Bad flute!
Enough with the dominatrix jokes.
Jokes aside, we have to bring her back with us. We need to treat her wounds.
Sounds like unwanted baggage to me.
Damn! She lost when she was like that? That's so like her. Then it's all over on this side. But how about the other side? It's all gonna get pretty crazy again.
Ah, shit, that's right. We forgot about the other Rei on the other side. So which means there's still hell going on in the other game, in the other hyperdimension. So which means this is bad. Very bad. Oh, I actually got 16 out of 40. Wow. I actually got points. Yay.
Are you serious? The other me lost?
It ain't that funny, man.
Yes, it is. I gave her so much power and she still lost. So lame. She is so lame. My sides hurt.
It's a different dimension, but that's still you, right?
Huh? That weak woman isn't me in any way. They defeated a poorly crafted imposter is all.
But if you say that, you're... whatever, man. But what about that? You've gotten stronger again, haven't you?
Maybe, maybe not.
up with you? Seriously. I'd like a straight answer.
I just can't stop! It's amazing! I'm so amazing! I could easily destroy 1 or 2 worlds with no problem now!
Whoa. You serious? That is pretty sweet. Not even I've seen someone destroy a world. You'll show me something that awesome right now, won't you?
Don't rush me! I'll show you in due time. But first, I need to visit the world where my weak, useless imposter lives!
Oh, jeez. With all that power you got, I don't think you need to come over here at all.
I'm losing my power. I'm losing it all.
Just a heads up now, guys.
I didn't want it.
This
it
is a
came
long
back to me
cutscene we're
anyway.
about to watch here, so
I got sucked into the flow.
maybe end the video right after this, because this was
Memory.
quite long.
Things I definitely did do.
She's mumbling in her sleep again.
Maybe it's a nightmare.
She's been sleeping for a long time now.
Pico, I get why you're worried, but plopping down next to her this whole time won't do anything.
She's right, dear. Instead of staying close to some woman you know nothing about, stay by me.
Ludia, you went too far. Again.
It wasn't me. She was really a CPU?
As long as we didn't have some group hallucination, yeah.
She's sweating a lot. We should wipe some off.
Hello. Don't.
Whoa! Mommy woke
There's that
up!
face again. Thank you, Nepgear.
Where am I?
Yo, lady, what's the big idea waking up and headbutting my totally awesome little sister?
I'm okay. It's fine. Uh-oh. Gigi, you have a big lump on your forehead! Mommy, you're awake!
What's going on here?
You're in Planetoon's Basilicom. We defeated you, brought you here, and looked after you. Since we've seen your true form, we simply must ask you about it.
True form? You're talking about that?
You changed and became a weird, babbling lady.
Well, to be fair, she was pretty weird before she changed, too.
So that wasn't a dream. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I got carried away.
Yep, that's the Rei we know.
This is how Mommy usually acts.
Yep,
I
that's
see.
Rei.
Then her personality
Her,
is just like the
timid
second
self.
said.
It's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. You're Rei, right? And you're also a CPU?
Oh, you noticed. I'm sorry about that.
Apologizing doesn't help us understand, silly.
Speak and choose your words carefully.
Oh, okay. Well, before, I was a CPU.
You're a CPU too, Mommy? Then we're the same.
Tell us more about that. It's cool if it's a really long story or whatever.
Okay.
Well, it
This
is.
might be long, but please bear with me.
Because this is the longest cutscene we got
Started
yet.
a long, long time ago. Thousands, maybe tens of thousands of years before you were born.
Oops. I guess it's really gonna be a super long coma-inducing story. Someone brew some tea.
Oh, let me go put some on.
Perhaps you could prepare some crumpets for us as well.
Back then,
What?
the concept of nation
What the
didn't
hell?
even exist.
Yeah, we also get these weird
Wait a
drawings.
sec. Holy moly! What was that thingy? What just kind of popped up and was all like, hello, how are you?
Maybe it was a bug in the game's programming.
To help you understand
Sorry
how
if you
things
heard that
were
by
back
some
then,
chance.
I tried to create a picture
I
for you.
just recently got Discord
Picture?
downloaded
that
and
a
didn't know that was gonna happen.
Well, it is a picture
Yeah, let's
by
continue.
definition, isn't it? Look.
Tell us to look all you want, but it's still... It's very... avant-garde.
Wow! I can't tell what this is supposed to be at all. You draw funny, Mommy.
A master artist.
Oh, don't be like that. I thought it would be helpful, so I made a lot of them.
It's
I
not
can't
nice
even
to tease
tell.
someone who's bedridden and recovering.
We're not teasing her. It's a totally legitimate concern since the players are seeing them too.
Continuing with several more of them is too strong of an impact.
Anyway, if we keep commenting, she will be unable to continue. Please proceed.
Are you through joking around? Then I'll make another picture and continue my explanation.
That isn't necessary, is it?
If we know this is going to be weird from the get-go, we should be able to keep our comments in, right?
Righto!
I don't want to hear Neptune telling us not to get off track.
Okay, I'll draw it up. At the time, the concept of nations didn't exist.
This doesn't make sense.
It
I'm
pops up
sorry.
again. When I stare at it, isn't this hilarious, you guys?
Jeez, you told us not to comment, but, well...
Nor, come on, of all
Don't
people,
look
I'm
directly at
surprised
him.
about you too.
If you do, it becomes hard not to laugh.
And CPUs were just the stuff of legend. The human heart grew dark, and war was endless. It was chaos. I lived a life of apathy back then. I don't even remember how I became a CPU. I think it was some odd little coincidence. I just realized what I had become one day. I used my powers as a CPU to give the powerless humans their desire. A nation. I called this nation Tari.
Atari. Basically a reference of Atari
You heard of it?
for Rei Ryghts.
I've seen it mentioned in an old document or two. A nation ruled with
Slim,
despotism and tyranny.
slimy GI.
It was called Tari.
Okay,
I figured it was a
sure.
legend, or maybe like a warning. But to hear it really existed.
Records may exist in my database. A search would take about 3 days, so I will hold off for now.
Oh, so that's how it's remembered? How embarrassing.
Becoming a CPU in your 30s takes a lot of determination.
So you got careless, took your sweet time, and this happened.
I can see that. But I'm really
Looks like she,
not in
Rei,
my
honestly,
30s.
looks like
I
more like
mean,
in her,
I was close, but still. Moving on.
like, mid-20s, I would say, the younger 20s. And another one. Oh,
We get
goodness.
the honor of gazing upon yet another work of modern art.
It's so funny! Amazing! I could never draw something like this. Everyone is going to comment on the image quality again, I take it?
Using my newfound CPU powers, I made a nation that could rule over all of game industry. I first thought it was destiny that I got such powers, so I tried to lead the people as best I could. And you're probably aware of this, but... And I'm not normally like this, but, when I grow powerful, my personality changes completely.
You certainly were like a different person.
Yep, it was a gaping chasm of differentness. Like when Flutie transforms.
This woman turned into someone like Plutia?
There's a much bigger gap when you transform, Neppy.
We should keep in mind that this woman can become strange even when she hasn't transformed.
That other person was wasn't, Mommy.
Oh, I have no response.
Calm down and continue.
Well, that's just how I am. So eventually the people rose up against me, and another war began. I did all I could. You dare to bite the hand that feeds you? Impudent curs! I'll crush you! That was kind of how I approached the situation.
Seeing how insane you got, I can imagine it pretty easily.
So did you kick their cans or whatever?
I did. It was then I realized that a CPU's power is drawn from the faith of her people.
Nobody could believe in a CPU who would act the way you did.
Precisely. So in that vein...
Hold on. A
What the
third
hell?
picture? No way! Where'd
I swear
go
I'm
to
looking at
go?
like a dead
I can't
whale
take
or
this
something from this
tomfoolery.
picture.
Me neither.
I seriously
It's
look at it
so
something
funny.
like this.
Nap Nap, Flu Flu, don't laugh at her artistic sensibilities.
Ignore them and continue. I'm begging you. It's fine, really. Laugh all you want at it. Anyway, I lost my powers and my nation collapsed in a matter of minutes. Their hearts grew more uncertain. Because of me, my people didn't know what to do about anything.
The Great Crash, right? My old documents mentioned a huge recession in game industry.
For the longest time since then, I lost almost all of my powers as a CPU. I could neither die nor age. I just sat, thinking, for a long, long time about what went wrong. Even though I know it's just me passing the blame, I felt the problem lied in all CPUs. It was a mistake to allow a CPU to create and rule a nation, causing hardships for its people. That's why I enlisted the Seven Sages' help, and we engaged in those terrible activities.
Passing the blame indeed.
I agree. It was just because you were a terrible leader.
Yes, it's as you say.
Your inferiority complex made you associate with evil, and that's how the Seven Sages started.
I'm sorry.
And then you turned Pico into a CPU as an experiment.
So you got caught up in each little step and forgot what your initial goal was.
Uh-huh. That's so true.
Sorry.
Hey, don't bully Mommy so much.
That appears to be the gist of things.
We can't verify her story. Not like it matters, since we've crushed the Seven Sages.
One thing fails to sit well with me.
Huh? What is it?
According to your tale, your powers were depleted. How then did you find power great enough to stand against us?
Oh, because... Oh, that's right. It's wrong. I just can't sit here like this. Nothing's been resolved. Nothing's been answered at all.
What's up with your crazy babble?
Please, calm down and explain it to us.
I can't calm down, and I don't have time to explain. Oh, what should I do?
That's my Mommy. Oh, so Rei is always like this. Uh-huh. She stops if you do this, though. Hi-ya!
My head. Ow.
I stopped Mommy. You shouldn't hit your Mommy's head so much, Pee-Pee. She might turn into a dummy. Huh? Really?
She's calmed down a bit. So, what is this terrible thing you were going on about?
I'm sorry that I got a little out of control. To explain that, I'll need to first explain some other things.
The text box only has 3 lines.
What? That's not enough space at all! So what does that make the character limit?
Knock it off! It doesn't matter if it's long. Just explain.
Okay. Then you already know about that, right? The other dimension? The one that's very similar to our own?
The one my sister and I are from.
Right. Theoretically, there are an infinite number of them, so it may be coincidence, but there's another me in your dimension too.
There sure is. She was handing out flyers for some let's have a proper society thing.
Before I came over, things had gotten a bit worse.
Well, it wouldn't be wrong to say that might also be my fault. Of course, I have no ill will, so you could call this an unlucky coincidence, or an accident.
The awkward rationalizing really isn't necessary.
Sorry! In any event, I was born as a normal human in your dimension. But because she's still me, she's hesitant and fails at everything she tries. But she still wants to change society with all her might. Even without power, she tries so hard. I knew she existed, so I asked for my last remaining bit of power to be transferred to her.
You gave power to the Rei in our dimension. So when Neptune was sent over here...
Yes, it was due to the me in your dimension. You could say I'm the cause of everything.
I knew it. I've gone through a ton of shenanigans thanks to you.
Sorry. I know my apology is really late, but still, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. Thank you for the story, Rei.
You're welcome.
Don't thank her. Were you even listening to what she said?
Yeah, I was. Thanks to Rei, we were all able to meet Neppy, right?
That's one way to look at it.
Thanks
I mean,
to Mommy.
so
Oh,
you
thanks
can
to
say
Mommy.
Rei did a good thing
When you put it
somewhat.
that way, I was able to meet all of you because of her too. Yep. So let's not make another grumble about getting sent anywhere.
Thank you very much.
If we are kind enough to rewind for a moment, we still don't know how you obtained such great power.
Actually, I don't really understand it very well myself. Over here, we kept losing, but the other me said that she's been getting stronger.
She leveled up. What could this mean?
I guess you could
There
say
must be
that.
a balance of power existing between our dimensions. Merely my hypothesis.
No point debating it. We should only accept solid truths for the time being.
I concur. Now, I'd like to ask you two things.
Huh? Did I say something odd?
First question. How did you come to know that another you existed in another dimension?
That's... How do I explain? My power carries the characteristic that lets me distort, or even pierce, other dimensions. Oh no, I failed to tell you about Croire.
Croire?
Oh
That's
yes.
similar to your name, Eastward.
Dark fairy, dark,
It certainly does.
or one that's like he swore itch.
Heard it before.
Oh, she does act like
This
one.
is just my
Croire
guess,
does.
but I think Histoire is to Plutia what Croire is to me. But anyway, she's been with me ever since I became a CPU.
Oh, talking smack about me? Who's there?
Speaking of
An
which,
intruder? Sup, bitches? Nice to meet you and all that crap. Even though I know all about you already. Hmm?
You are?
There are two Eastoirs. Ha 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 ha! No, they're just exactly similar. Is this?
Yes, the girl I was just trying to tell you about.
Since she's like a dark-looking Isty, maybe we can call her Darksty.
No. Evil Isty should be called something like Badsty.
Hey, brats! Don't make up names for people. My name's Croire.
Why? Who exactly are you?
I wonder about that. probably the same as you. You were made to record the history of the CPUs and weave realities or some crap, right?
Yes, something like that. You as well?
I'm more interested in livening up history.
What? But interfering with the natural course of history goes directly against our...
Our? Who the hell are you including in that statement?
Huh? That would be,
Sucks for you that you can only vaguely sense a connection to another world.
Then you and I are in the same boat, as it were?
Well, unlike you, I can't make a connection to other worlds. I can travel to them, though.
I see. My second question was in regards to who took that power over there. But now we know.
I don't get why you just floated on in here and interrupted us.
What did you come here for? You aren't going to force more unwanted power on me, are you? I don't need it! This time, I refuse to have things crammed into my mouth!
Nah, we've known each other for a while, so I wanted to give you a heads up. Not like it'll matter.
Huh? What is it?
The other you said she's gonna destroy this world. That would include you.
Huh?
Wait! Don't just casually tell someone that their doppelganger is gonna destroy our world! How could she do that, though?
You'll know how when you see it. The whole thing's going down pretty soon.
Whoa! Whoa!
Huh. Better timing than I could have expected.
What? Now?
Lightning, earthquake, an oil spill lit on fire, a really strict father.
Neptune.
The last two are obviously wrong.
Yeah,
We need
for
to check
sure.
outside. Stop talking nonsense and line up!
Especially the last one. Pete's sake, Neptune. We got some series now that we collected for this one. Yeah, I hear that music now. I actually kind of like this music, to be honest, because it's sort of for the final dungeon we'll be heading to soon. And whoa. Okay, yeah, that's not a good sign at all. Okay, yeah, that needs to be stopped now. That's bad news.
What in the world?
The sky's all dark! Totally black!
There's a beam of dark light coming down from the sky.
Not the sky. The other dimension. She really does plan to randomly destroy everything.
This is how strong I am? I have enough power to do something like this?
Yeah, I bet shit's really hitting the fan over there, too. Alright, I'm out of here! Do your best, bitches!
Wait a moment. I still have questions for you. Whoa! She disappeared!
This isn't the time for that! Does she really plan to skip out on us now?
We gotta figure out what to do about the falling sky thing. How do we stop it?
The world really will fall apart at this rate.
Stop gawking at it. We need to find out what's going on and lead our people to safety.
That is a logical approach. Please return to your respective nations at once.
We'll meet up again right here. Go and do your stuff as fast as you can.
I don't need to be motivated by you. I'm leaving now.
From one trial to the next, We've hardly the time to catch our breath these days.
I'll pay back that bitch 100 times over for this.
Okay, this is one of those times where we definitely can't slack off. Let's rock, Flutie!
Where are we rocking to?
Where? Well, obviously, where are we rocking?
Don't ask me.
Ugh,
You two should be leading the citizens to a safe place. Nepgear, you and Peach start clearing the debris. I'll go around and gather some intel.
Okay, understood. I'll do my BEST best! Wow! You're so cool, Ippy!
Papa, there are tasks for us to take care of as well.
Because of me. This is all my fault.
Oh, don't worry, Ray. We're gonna get this all situated out in no time. We're gonna start the recording here because, like I said, the cutscene from there on out was the longest. Oh boy, we're finally done with that bit. But there'll be more cutscenes for us to view when we start the next part of Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. We're done with Chapter 9. We only have one more chapter left, and we have a bunch of events to still view before we get to the final dungeon of the game. Yep, there's only one more dungeon left, and it's going to be back in the Hyperdimension, where we have to get ready to head over there for next time and get ready for the big fight. And this is where we're going to be getting we're going to wrap up getting the good ending. This should take us about 2, maybe 3 more parts, I would guess. I think about 2 or 3 more parts, and then we'll be done with the good ending. And then we'll begin the true ending route. And then there will be some bonus episodes to go along with this. A few DLC stuff. So I am estimating about 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna guess there'll be about maybe another 10 episodes left here. There are 10 or 12 parts of this. There's 3 parts of doing the good ending. The next one's gonna be about 4, maybe about 4 parts. Because I'm gonna skip us right to where the cutscene starts on the true ending and such. I may split like in the 2 parts in that final bit. So that'd be about 5, 6 there. With DLC, the bonus stuff we gotta do afterwards. Yeah, I say about 10. I think we only have like another 10 more parts of this and we'll be all done. Okay, so that'll be it, guys. I know these episodes are always long throughout what I've been doing lately. That's why there's so many cutscenes and stuff we have to do. That's why I make them kind of long, so we get through them a little further. Okay, so, done talking. I can catch my breath now. Hopefully these levels will be good enough for the next boss fight we're about to head to. So, until then, later, folks.